Fever's way up, Sat's way down, pustle's still spreading.
Interferon's not working.
Means this is smallpox.
Right. Because there are only 2 diseases in the whole wide world. What else could it be?
There's gotta be something.
No, it doesn't.
There are still no pustules on her feet. All the reasons you thought it wasn't smallpox still exist.
Forget her feet, forget all those other reasons. Look at him now. The pox are dome-shaped, they're on 80% of his body, and they're not scabbing over.
This is textbook smallpox.
DDXing at this point, it isn't gonna make a difference.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry. House, you screwed up going in there.
Do you have any fever?
Not yet. But when it does come, I assume you'll see the pettiness of being mad at me for lying.
Shut up, House.
I'll be right back.
I'm not gonna make it, am I?
You should say goodbye to your family.
I love you.
Just hold on. Fight this.
You gotta take care of my boy.
No.
You promise me.
I promise. I love you.
I love you too. Get Roger closer.
Come closer. Come on. Dad.
My baby boy.
Dad, please.
You're gonna be okay. Lulu's gonna take care of you.
I don't want to, Dad. She's not you.
I will always love you, Roger.
Dad.
You're killing me!
The suit will protect you if you haven't already been exposed.
My air supply's almost out.
We'll give you another canister.
Yeah, and when I change it, I will be exposed.
Just move him.
I wish I could.
Oh, that's great. So you know what you can do? You can move me. You don't know that I have smallpox yet.
We have to assume.
There's another isolation room on the 5th floor.
The problem is getting him from here to there.
So it's inconvenient. My having a fighting chance of life is inconvenient.
I'm sorry.
You don't know that he'll catch it.
We don't know that it's definitely smallpox, not until we get the DNA results back from the CDC.
What do you think the dad just died of?
Would it kill us to talk it through?
Kill us? No. Save House? Also no.
Even if by some miracle it's not smallpox, there's nothing more for us to go on. There's no new data. There isn't going to be any. Where are you going?
To get more data.
Gerrit seems distant and preoccupied.
Who's Gerrit? Is he a slave?
Gerrit is the captain's kitty.
The captain's cat is preoccupied?
Skip the cat.
One goat, slaughtered for dinner, broke out the next barrel of wine.
Skip the food.
Can we go back to the cat? Did the cat get sick?
Smallpox is exclusive to humans.
Ship captains didn't have pets. Nothing and nobody went on those ships if it didn't have a purpose.
Hunting mice and rats.
For the crew, the hold was probably infested with mice. What if that's the difference?
What happened to Gerrit?
Is that a sad or a cute
Gerrit, he died. It's a sad
Before he died, did he lose his fur?
How did you know?
Mice don't carry smallpox, but they do carry rickettsial pox.
Which is treatable.
Just start them on doxycycline.
Based on a bald cat? You never heard of shedding?
What's the downside?
If we shove her full of antibiotics, plus the antivirals, it'll suppress her bone marrow.
That girl's about to die.
She probably is, and I don't want to risk pushing her over the edge.
At least look at the dad's body. Small patches of black dead tissue will prove I'm right. Escars appear with rickettsial pox, but not with smallpox.
If he had developed escars, I would have noticed.
You haven't been within 20 feet of the guy in hours.
Have them check.
Their job is to bleach the body, kill the virus, and get it out of there for Dr. House's sake.
Bleaching the body will destroy all evidence of rickettsial pox.
There is no evidence. I'm not trying to hurt anyone here. I'm not lying to you. This is smallpox.
House, you have to examine the body.
I'm not going anywhere near it.
Look for escars, hurry.
You think it's our pox?
The captain had a cat. He lost his fur and then died.
Step back, Dr. House.
It's kind of hard to do an autopsy in oven mitts.
Take him off.
Says the woman standing behind 2 panes of glass.
Do you believe me? Forget me. Do you believe you? You think it's rickettsial pox, don't you? If it is, it's curable, and she's gonna die unless we can prove it.
You really are annoying.
Come on, House, come on.
Escar. Escars.
Start the girl on doxycycline right now.
Told you to get rid of her.
It's a good thing we didn't. Tightness in her chest. She can't breathe. It could be pleural effusion.
Right. Either that or she's holding her breath like a 4-year-old. Relax. I'm not gonna burn you again. I'm going to stab you! Look, either you're faking or you've got a pleural effusion. That's a buildup of fluid around the lungs, which is very serious, and I would have no choice but to stab you in the back with this needle and suck all the fluid out of you. So?
We should give her a local.
That would defeat the point of me being nasty. Ready? Down.
She can't breathe if she's down.
Down.
She can't.
Down, down, down! Come on!
That's not a pleural effusion.
Problems in her heart.
Can't fake that.
Had to relieve the pressure 3 times in the last 2 hours. So either we figure out what's causing blood to build up around her heart, or I follow her around with the needle for the rest of her life.
Echo was clean, no structural abnormalities.
Could be an infectious process, TB.
Or vasculitis would also explain the effusion.
But not the paralysis. Let's assume that she wasn't faking it.
She moved. Therefore, she could move. She wasn't paralyzed.
It doesn't mean she was faking. Could have been a delusion. Now, either she was faking and coincidentally got a real cardiac problem at the exact same time, or it's a delusion. And the fake paralysis is a real neurological symptom.
You thinking vascular tumor on her spine?
Her platelets are normal.
And she's been scanned up and down. It's all clean.
So, open her up and find it.
So what do you want us to do? Start at her neck and just keep cutting down her spine until we stumble on something?
That should work. His heart rate's a little high.
Should I be worried?
Probably just means he's still in discomfort from the surgery. I'm gonna up his morphine a little.
You've been so nice to us.
That's the job.
No, I mean, all the other doctors, all they did was obsess on the cancer, the treatment, the damage, just trying to fix him. You're the first doctor that's ever given a damn about the quality of his life.
His heart rate's come down. Morphine worked. I was right.
What a touching moment. That's why we become doctors. Those rare moments when our hearts are warm.
Would you like to get a drink?
Are you serious, or are you just trying to change the subject?
No, I'm serious. I drink, you drink. We can do it at the same time, the same table. Do you eat? We can do that too. I mean, if the answer is no, that's cool, but...
No, it's just, you're just coming off the surgery and you're not yourself yet. And I work for you, and even though last year's, you're smiling. I'm saying no, and you're smiling.
No, don't take it personally. It's just because you're full of crap. You have no interest in going out with me. Maybe you did, but I couldn't walk. I was a sick puppy that you could nurture back to health. Now that I'm healthy, there's nothing in it for you.
You are not healthy. Cuddy wants to see you.
You've been back at work 24 hours and you're already playing hide and seek in a woman's spine.
Who won the pool?
There's no tumor. Her platelets are normal. The scans
What's
didn't...
the worst that can happen? I paralyze her. She won't even notice.
Her lawyers might. You're not doing the surgery. And lower the morphine on your other patient.
Fine, I'll lower it, if you'll let me do the surgery.
What? You want to trade? We're not swapping a couple of goats for your help putting up a barn.
You want something, I want something. We compromise. It's the grown-up way to resolve our differences.
There already is a mechanism for that. It's called the employer-employee relationship. I get what I want, and you don't.
you tried to swap.
Ran a few more tests. Came back negative. Surgery's on.
You really don't give a crap, do you?
Does that make me evil?
Yeah.
The girl's life is at stake. All we're talking about with the guy.
All we're talking about is the reason you took the case, to help someone.
Too bad for them.
Too bad for you. The reason we crave meaning is because it makes us happy. The first level of happiness is... I'm not going away. The fifth level of happiness involves creation, changing lives.
Sixth level is heroin. Seventh level is you going away.
You're saving lives, which is tantamount to creating lives. But all you're taking away from this is the game. You don't have to listen to them thanking you. You don't have to change the cases you take or even how you handle them. You just have to know that you made a difference.
House, you're not...
I'm not an idiot. Oh.
House, leave her alone.
Close her up. You want to know why?
The room's no longer sterile.
True. It's not the most interesting reason. That is not a sexy big toe. You never put that in your mouth.
What the hell has that got to do?
I told you it was interesting. It gets even better.
Scurvy.
Yeah. Drink.
Like what sailors get when they don't eat right?
Aye, aye. Your arms and leg tissues are choked with blood. Makes it hard to move. Also damages your hair and toenails.
But I'm on this great diet. Lots of protein, lots of...
vitamin C. A drink.
Well, thank you. And thank Dr. House.
You need to send him a note.
Oh, I'm so relieved you two are here. Without you looking out, they'd be playing foosball down there.
Max's heart stopped.
Your patient is on the other side. Now get yourself upstairs and figure out what Hannah has, or Max has risked her life for nothing.
Charging. Clear. You're okay.
Max's cardiac arrest was caused by hypoxia from hypoventilation. They restarted her heart, and the right lobe of her liver was successfully transplanted into Hannah.
Now, where were we before we were so rudely interrupted by the liver transplant?
Dopa decarboxylase was processed normally, and ceruloplasma and copper levels were normal, so no Wilson's disease.
Gastric content was negative for spores, so no mushroom toxicity.
And initial tests were negative for cancer.
Which cancer were you looking for?
Any of them.
We ran blood tests for ovarian, lung, and lymphomas.
It's not going to tell you much. Her blood was taken after she was given immunosuppressants. They fight rejection. They also mess up our ability to get any clear readings.
Great battles kick up a lot of dirt. Obscure the battlefield so generals can't see what's going on.
So what are your orders, General House?
Sound the retreat.
How you feeling?
Is Max okay?
She's still unconscious, but her vitals look good. We need to stop all the immunosuppressant drugs which are protecting your new liver.
But if you stop the drugs, I'll die.
You're dead anyway if we don't figure out what caused all this. By removing any outside influences, it'll help us see what's really going on with your body.
So you did all this to buy me a couple of days, and now you're taking one back? Will it hurt?
As your body goes into acute organ rejection, your liver will begin to swell. That'll put pressure on. Yeah, it'll hurt. We can knock you out.
No. If Max wakes up, I want to talk to her.
She's been taking the decongestants, but she's not getting better. She also says
What?
her boobs are bigger.
How could you get them mixed up? They come in a little wheel. They don't look anything like decongestants.
God, the cashier put them both in the same bag. I thought I'd give her the right ones.
他说什么不对劲了？
他说他开了错药给你。
No, you gave her the wrong pills.
You speak Mandarin?
I can count to 10, has to go to the bathroom, and 恭喜你快动手了。
I'm not pregnant. We haven't even done it yet.
他在这讲什么？你是不是怀孕了？
Okay, I'm gonna leave you two alone now. Sure, you got a lot to talk about.
那么为什么他说我要换你找我？
不是。
你口风机我要做主母了。哦，你脸就红了，你是不是骗我？
Fever's 106. She's in full rejection mode.
Is that supposed to surprise me?
Her white count is normal.
Normal is not normal. She's been on steroids. The transplant team gave her a cocktail of immunosuppressants. She hasn't slept in over a week. Her white count should be in the tank.
Looks like the problem is some sort of infection. Probably caused a hypotension, shocked the liver.
We should start broad-spectrum antibiotics.
Yeah, you might want to add some chicken soup. It'd be just as useless, but it's got chicken. We need to know exactly what kind of infection we're dealing with. What infection causes sleep disturbance, bleeding, movement disorder, organ failure, and an abnormally normal white count.
What about tularemia?
Chest was clear. Tularemia doesn't cause movement disorders.
It would if she developed meningitis.
There was no ulcerations on the skin. With the bleeding, it looks more like leptospirosis.
Without conjunctivitis and elevated creatinine?
What about typhoid or some kind of relapsing fever?
Makes sense if we were in the Sudan.
You sure she hasn't been out of the country?
She hasn't even been out of the state in at least a year. Neither has Max.
Maybe she lied. You talk to her friends, neighbors?
You don't know? Come on, if you don't stay up to date on my notes, where's your next article gonna come from?
Talk to the dog?
We're not as up on foreign languages as you are.
Has the dog been traveling?
It came from a breeder.
Where?
I don't know. A place called Blue Barrel Kennels. They only had the thing for like 2 days.
Blue Barrel is a kind of cactus. You see many cacti in Jersey? Want to see a magic trick? Oh no! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Is it here? No. What about here? There it is. Oh, that doesn't look anything like a nose.
That wasn't there this morning.
And call a CDC.
Tell them what?
That we have a patient with the plague.
The Black Plague?
Looks that way.
Plague's carried by rodents, not dogs.
Where there's dogs, there's fleas. If they hail from the southwest, and those fleas can't tell the difference between prairie dogs and puppy dogs. A small percentage of plague cases present with sleep disturbance. Imagine an idyllic river of bacteria. It's not idyllic for her, but it serves my purposes. The steroids and the immunosuppressants acted like a big honking dam across the river. Physics 101, put a dam up in front of a raging river, the river rises. By stopping the immunosuppressants, we blew up the dam, and a 100-foot wall of bacteria flooded her lymph nodes.
We better find out where that dog is now.
After you restart the immunosuppressants, and fill her up to the eyeballs with streptomycin, sulfate, gentamicin, and tetracycline. Use a garden hose if we got one. Get yourself some prophylactic treatments as well.
I've got the plague.
Don't worry, it's treatable. Being a bitch, though. Nothing we can do about that.